Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about something that happens very seldomly to me, and it's when I just can't finish a story. I try and I try. I go back to it many times during a week, and I just can't do it. And it's like a chore to read every single page. So we're going to cover Deadpool issues 21 to 25. The first two issues are the build-up, and the other three are called the Dead Reckoning story. So these issues are written by Joe Kelly, and he was building up the story from the first issue of this run. So I have three problems with this particular story. One, there's way too much dialogue, like Deadpool comics should not have that amount of text on each page. The premise of the story just didn't work for me, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. And the last thing is that I feel like Joe Kelly thought he had a much better story than what he was actually giving us, and he stretched it out way too long. I feel like he could have just resolved everything in one issue. So the main idea to this story is that Deadpool, from the beginning of this run, he was working with Lando, Luckman, and Lake. It's this weird interdimensional agency that has ties to the Wolverine mythos. They have been tasked in protecting this intergalactic messiah, and there's this weird other alien called Tiamat that wants to kill this messiah, so they contract Deadpool to kill Tiamat before Tiamat kills this messiah. So during this whole story, Deadpool sort of bummed out because basically they just contracted him for a hit to kill Tiamat. And he was trying to be a hero now, and he thought he was going to play more of a pivotal role with the arrival of this new messiah. There is one really good moment, though, in the middle where Deadpool actually has a run-in with Cable. And we see both characters for the first time sort of establish a relationship as friends. So Cable seems to understand Deadpool. He shows quite a bit of empathy towards Wade, and he tries to give him some wise advice. And this sort of sets up their friendship from this point forward. And even though they try to kill each other every once in a while. But when we start the Dead Reckoning story itself, it just gets insufferable. Like Deadpool's relationship with Lando, Luckman, and Lake goes south. Wade fights against Tiamat after that, and then he realizes that the Messiah is actually really bad news, and he tries to stop it. So Lando, Luckman, and Lake send in a mind-controlled Captain America to stop Deadpool from stopping the Messiah. It just goes on and on. And for some reason, we have Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead. In all these issues, he seems to be tied to Lando, Luckman, and Lake. He seems to be on the board, but I just don't really care. So I'm never able to finish this story. I try to plow through it every once in a while, and I just get tired halfway through. And I skip to the next story arc, which is actually pretty good. So I'm going to leave this video here. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.